Okay, so this mini lecture is about systems learning mindset, and essentially this is talking about having the ability to observe your environment quickly, or to observe your environment, to adapt quickly, and to thrive. So one of the things you'll notice about this class is that there are all kinds of different systems that are in place that I've kind of built up over my last 17 years as a teacher. And so for students, it's a pretty good idea to learn those systems quickly, and then move forward within the framework that's already established. So let's start off by giving this a little bit of a definition. So what is this concept of systems learning? So essentially, it's the idea that every environment has its own kind of set of rules or guidelines or parameters that are going to kind of govern the way that that environment and the things within that environment relate to one another. So another way of looking at it is that whenever you're in an environment that has assignments and or even deadlines or responsibilities, that if you learn how to adapt to the guidelines of that setting, you're going to more quickly maximize your potential. So also, I think it's good to just kind of set it out that this mindset can be used not only in classes, it's also very useful for workplaces and group activities. The reason I talk about systems learning and that I like to bring this lecture into all my classes is because right now this is considered to be one of the number one employable skills in the work market. It totally makes sense, right? If you're trying to upgrade your job or you're trying to get a new job, being able to learn how to fit into uh, into that system quickly or that environment quickly is only going to benefit you, right? So then let's talk about some examples of what types of systems will be used in our class. So first of all, obviously you have to be skillful at learning how to navigate VIU Learns, because this is the main template that we're going to use, or the main platform that we're going to use to share information. So first things first, you have to learn how to navigate our web page, our platform. Um, the next one, which will be coming up over the next few course classes or few days of our learning together, is this idea of correction codes. So what you'll notice as I'm handing back your homework is that I use these little abbreviated codes to indicate when there's a problem, like a spelling mistake, or you didn't capitalize a word, or there's a subject verb agreement error in your sentence. Each one of those different types of errors has a little code. So as we move forward, you're going to learn this system, and we'll talk about how you can use that system to improve your writing. Um, all of the different levels of sentence writing, we can consider these to be systems. And you know, for every kind of set of different parameters that are put in place, the more quickly you can learn what's expected of you, you can move forward and advance your progress. We also are going to learn a system for taking notes called Cornell Notes. And this is just another example of a system that we'll be using in class to help us learn things quickly. Paragraph structure is another one. There are expectations in how you should lay out your paragraphs. So this is another example of a system. And also, I'm going to talk about a number of different study methods which are actually promoted here at Vancouver Island University as being powerful methods for study. The reason I like to point this out, or one other really important point, is every professor is a little bit different. So you should always learn your professors first, learn their expectations, or if you want to put it another way, learn their systems. Each of the different instructors at VIU are unique, and so classes will be a little bit different. So if you take on this systems learning mindset, you will be able to adapt quickly. So finally, systems learning, learning new systems, it's crucially important as a skill, and I really believe that it remains to be important throughout life. If you master this concept now, it's going to help you to move forward. All right, quick and painless, hopefully.